everybody. I'm Mary Kennedy, and this is Menopod.
It is. Hey, Mary.
And who are you?
Sue Merlino.
And Kimberly Zenter, our friend and actually a member of the page Midlife Mood Swing. And she's here to talk about her experiences with thyroid issues.
I do. I've had them since I was 20.
Wow.
Yeah. And so she had them starting at 20, but we're finding that a lot of our members are having thyroid issues now as a result of the evil menopause or perimenopause. So how did you know? And she's also a mom, and she's a self-employed business owner. Thank you very much.
Yes.
So how did you know that you were having trouble with your thyroid?
I spent my entire life being tired, overweight, not eating a lot, and I was always heavier. And I don't know what it was, but at the age of like 18, 19, 20, I finally went to the doctor and complained to the right person, and they had me tested for my thyroid and told me I needed medication for it, and they got me started on the pills that I have to take for the rest of my life.
Oh. So
And it also runs-
hypothyroid, is it?
I have hypothyroid.
Okay.
My sister has like she used to have hyper, which is where it's too fast.
Too fast, yeah.
So it kind of runs in my family. But I also have Hashimoto's, which is like the worst kind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. They were talking about that on the site. So what is Hashimoto's?
I'm not exactly sure because I haven't read about it in a long time. And the reason is because I finally, about 3 years ago, had my thyroid removed completely.
Oh, you did?
So they did a total, I signed the paper that said if they got in there and decided that they should take the whole thing. And I said, yes, go ahead. Because it was, I think part of the Hashimoto's is that it gets lumpy and bumpy.
So you would be forever testing it, and it's just, you can regulate it other ways, right? So you don't really need.
Well, I regulated by taking it out because it wasn't working at all.
Right.
So there's no point to have it. And the doctor gave me the choice of having the giant 10-foot needle in, to test it.
Oh, no.
Or to just have surgery. And she's like, if you're going to go to this like 10-foot needle thing, you might. And I said, let's just
the surgery.
do the surgery. It's been an issue my whole life. Just take it out.
So does your sister still have her thyroid?
She still has her thyroid. Yes.
Okay. What about your mom?
Yeah, they all have them.
But you got yours
I'm
out.
the lucky one that had the worst case of them all and had to take it out. Yes.
Wow.
So, but what I've noticed since you had your thyroid taken out is that you've had, it seems like all the weight stuff sort of disappeared.
Yeah, I mean, I don't eat as much as I used to, but I'm sure it definitely had something to do with it because,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it seemed like I got really, really skinny after that surgery. It just kept going down from there, which is good. Because I don't want to be.
So if everyone wants to lose weight,
too
they
heavy.
should just get
I was
their
just say, just have your
taken out.
thyroid
Find your
removed
doctor.
and
Find an endocrinologist. And,
yeah, there you go, and have them remove that. I also don't eat a lot of food. I don't eat as much as I used to.
Right.
So if you have learned anything on our podcast, it's to have a uterine ablation and your thyroid removed.
And then get
Go
the
see
Mirena
your-
IUD. And
Yes,
you're
go
like,
see your doctor, have them test you, and have them keep testing you because a lot of people go in and they get no,
Right.
and they have all of the symptoms
Right.
for this, and they still get
And
the
I
no.
heard that blood test is, like, they need to take it to another level. It's not just the CBC. You need to actually
Right.
get the thyroid panel
complete
done.
blood count.
Yeah.
Complete blood count.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a little
should
more.
do it
'cause
anyway.
The thyroid levels, from what I've been told, because my mom had a hypothyroidism.
Okay.
And had a hypothyroid.
Yeah.
And was on that little pill.
Levoxyl.
Yeah,
How many milligrams did she take?
I think 5.
Oh, see, I'm on 175 right
wow.
now, and
Wow.
sometimes
Because
they
you don't
want
have one. Yeah.
Right, but I started at 125, and I kind of forget to take my pills, so she upped me to 175 because I'm a bad patient.
Wow.
So so when you remember, you get a big dose. Yes? Is
Sometimes
that
I'll
what-
take 2.
You should sell that to anybody that's on.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But this is something for you all to think about too. I think women, at least I think this, but I'm also like Dr. Google. Like I think I'm a doctor, but I'm not. And here's the deal. This is our disclaimer. Any medical stuff we talk about, check with your doctor. But I'm glad we have you because I think for myself, when they talk thyroid, I think that you need to be in your 40s and 50s, and you had yours in your 20s.
I mean, that's when I found out about it,
Right.
and then I had it removed. Let's see, I was about 37. So
Was that was after you had your baby, right?
yeah,
But it wasn't functioning. It wasn't doing
Right.
anything other than growing lumps.
right, growing lumps, and it was it's supposed to be about this big, like they say, a size of a walnut, and mine, I call it my stingray. And I had to ask the doctor I asked him if he could keep it for me in a jar, and he said no, but he could get me a picture.
Oh.
And he definitely sent me a picture, and I call it a stingray because it was the shape of a stingray, like
a triangle type.
with
diamond,
like
yeah.
a like
With
a
a
tail. And I don't think it's supposed to look like. I think what I saw in the doctor's
round-
office was
it's
like a little
gland,
walnut.
Yeah.
Did you feel anything? Like in
I
your
did.
neck? Oh, you did?
I did. I've had trouble swallowing food at random times.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was younger and rice got stuck in my throat at a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That happens to me all the time. Maybe I should have mine.
I mean, yeah,
I get like I had they put something like I drank something and then put me on this bed to see like they
where
could-
it goes?
Yeah,
Oh.
but I kept choking and choking and choking. and like
that's
things
weird.
get stuck in my throat all the time.
Yeah, I thought that had something to do with it because I got to the point where I could take this and like move it over to let food So I was like, okay, well, at least I know how to get it to go down. I just kind of move it over a little bit and it goes right.
Yeah, I'm glad they took care of that.
So, but
for you.
it's weird.
Yeah.
I still feel like something's in there.
Yeah.
That's
So maybe you have a sticky throat like I do. So.
Yeah,
So
I don't
where
know.
is your thyroid? Where?
It's
right here?
like the bottom of your neck, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen
Oh,
like
like
you
right
can't
here.
even see my scar.
No, not at all.
I've seen other people, they have a weird one, like up here and it's like a line. And I mean, you can't even, I'm very thankful for
That's
my.
because you live close to Beverly Hills, right?
Yeah.
And they all know
Well,
how
he
to
was
do-
in Burbank,
Okay,
but I'll
yeah.
give it to him. I know he's a good doctor because his office is crazy. You have an appointment and you end up waiting for an hour.
Yeah, that's the sign of a good.
Yeah.
So did you find during your pregnancy that you were having side effects from it?
From the thyroid?
Yeah, with hormonally?
No, I think my hormones somehow got better when I was pregnant.
Yeah, me too.
So, I mean, I guess it could go either way when you're pregnant. You can have like a shitty pregnancy or
Right.
everything's good.
Did you have boys, girls?
Girls.
Oh, okay.
So she did me good during the pregnancy. Now she's doing me bad as a 13-year-old. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, our daughters are the same.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yes.
somebody's dinging.
Oh, that would be the doorbell. Sorry.
Oh, should we let him in? Hello.
Possibly.
So
Who is it?
So, well, yeah, because both our daughters met in kindergarten.
Yes.
They're both 13.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes.
And we had this sort of mommy clutch that would hang out in the yard, and they'd have
we
to
had
kick
our
us,
moms.
and they had to kick us off the yard, like when
Mary and
They're
I.
like time to go, and the
we had-
kids are already gone. And
Yeah.
you
We
guys
had the cops called on us because we were fighting with another
what you
kids.
guys?
We're hardcore,
You were
man.
fighting for the jungle gym with them. Like
They-
we were here first.
Well, some little girls tried to gaffle her daughter for a few dollars.
I see. Oh.
And they came and told us about it, and I just went, like, you're not going to F with my Rebecca, and went to talk to the little girl, and apparently I made her cry, and she went and told on me.
But she's blaming it on her thyroid. It was your thyroid.
It makes you crazy.
Did you take out the picture of the stingray? You're like,
I did. I was like, look at my
this
stingray.
is what I'm dealing with.
Yes, I'm sick.
real.
I'm a sick person. Forgive me.
So we ask all of our guests this same question. Are you going through the pause?
I have definitely started the pause.
So would
Some
you say
sort of
you're
side effects?
perimenopause?
I'm going to go with, I think I'm peri, even though my doctor said something stupid like, oh, you'll know. And I
Is
said,
it a guy doctor?
no, it's a woman and
oh.
she's cool. I love her. She's awesome. But she was like, oh, no, sweetie, you'll know. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't normally wake up sweating and have to change my clothes in the middle of the night.
Yes.
So I'll say I think I know. So I definitely
But-
am.
Yeah. How old is your doctor? Just curious.
A little older, well, maybe in her 50s,
Oh, okay.
60s.
Okay,
I don't know.
so
I
she's
think
not 12.
everybody's different, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I
how
don't
you
know
know?
how my mom cried a lot. I know that's how we knew she was going
oh,
through
is
the
that what it was?
change.
I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I
So
don't
mom cried
cry
a
a lot. I get sweaty. I don't like waking up wet. That's like the worst
That is the
feeling
worst
ever.
feeling.
Oh, and this is my favorite. I have a middle period.
What?
Yes.
You're the first one to talk about this. Tell us.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Yes.
what is this?
Okay, so I get my regularly scheduled visitor, and then after a couple weeks go by, and I'm like, oh, good, I got rid of that shit. And then all of a sudden, I'm like needing a pad again, like at 2 weeks later. So,
Oh.
and it's happened quite a few times now. So I just named it my middle period.
So is it heavier flow? Would you
No,
say?
it's just kind of like hanging around.
Just a little more frequent. So it's
Yeah,
every,
so it's like 2 weeks and then it stops, and then 2 weeks and then something, and then it stops for 2 weeks and then I have it again. So I'm like,
So your visitor shows up, right? So let's imagine.
I didn't
You're-
invite her, but
Every
yeah,
20
she shows up.
She shows up and then she
Aunt Flo.
Flo,
Yeah, Flo.
and then she goes to Santa Barbara to go look at.
I don't know where the fuck she goes. Can I say bad words on it? Okay, I don't know where the fuck she goes, but she could stay there. I'm done with
So
her.
she goes to Santa
And then
Barbara.
she's like, oh, I've got something.
and then she
comes back.
yes, 2 weeks later, she's like, oh, I need to go visit her just really quickly for something.
How long does it last?
Usually only a couple days. That's why if it was like a week or something, I would just call it a period, and I'm having a lot of them. But I call it a middle period because it's just little sprinkles, and it's a couple days, and I'm preparing for like the big one, and then nothing.
So, does it happen when your daughter is menstruating?
I was actually trying to keep my eye on
yeah.
that, and I thought about that, but the last time it happened, I don't think she was menstruating, so I couldn't correlate the two at that point.
Right.
But I did take that into consideration because I know we're all connected through the moon. It's the wee moon.
Right.
So, like, if I hang out with you a lot, we're going to be on the same schedule.
And
Sue
then you
and
have
I,
to go
if
to
we
the
hang...
red tent.
Right, and then we just hang out at the red tent. We get red jumpsuits like in the movie Us.
But see, but see, here's the thing with the Mirena IUD, you don't get your period. But what I've been getting, okay, and we talked about this before, when my daughter gets her period, I get what I call the breast daggers.
Oh, no. Do
My
they burn?
breasts burn, and then she's bitchy at me, and then I want to cry.
And you have daggers.
And I have daggers of breast burn.
Wow.
So that must be what it is.
I don't want that.
No. Keep your daughter away from me.
Oh my God. I don't want I have they're already hanging like daggers. I don't want them to like feel like them.
No.
You know?
Wow.
So
That's painful because I remember when when you're growing your boobies when you're little and they burn. Is it kind of like that?
It's kind of like that.
It's kind of like your bra is rubbing you raw.
Yeah.
Because you got new boobies.
yeah, and these are old.
Great. Thank
old
you.
set.
Thank you, menopause.
Yay,
Old
fun
set.
times.
Yay, yeah.
So okay. So have you had the conversation? We should all be going to our GYN every year. Have you? If you have, and here's the deal, and this is true, and you can back it up by looking it up. If you have a clear pap smear, you don't have to have it every year. Did you know that?
That's like the rule of thumb that you should go at least once a year. But if you have had a wacky pap smear in the past, like I have,
Yeah.
I think they might want me to come.
More often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I haven't got the pass to not go. Like I have
Right.
mine. Every other one is
Well, you could be like me.
It's a little different, and then they got to go in and do a biopsy, and then it's like,
Yeah.
oh no, you're good.
Or if you're like me and you just forget to go this year and you skip it and you're gonna just do it the following year and do them all, the mammogram,
Just
the
like
boob
a one
smashing.
stop. Yeah, just spend the day at the spa.
Pretty much. Yeah, we're gonna spend the
I
day
just
at
go to the
Facey and-
TSA, and I'm like, hey, while you're up there, can you my shoulder?
Yeah. Why
you see?
can't they do the
You're all-
mammogram?
can you
and
rub
then
it all
the-
together?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
So do you ask your person about the menopause? Because I
Which
feel
person?
your GYN.
the
Because
one
I feel,
when you remember
Oh,
to go.
right. The one that told me, "Oh no, you'll know."
Right, yeah, that's what she said.
I will ask her next time. I'll share with her all the new information in the middle period because this is something new. And then maybe she'll tell me, "Well, congratulations, you're there, sweetie."
I don't think so.
I don't. Well, no,
I
not
think when
not
it-
there.
Right, you're on your way
I'm
there.
driving
You're
still. Yes,
on the
I'm
right path.
in between.
But don't you want? This is what I'm having trouble.
I
with.
really want a hysterectomy and have it fucking done with tomorrow. That's what I want.
I've
Can
seen
someone
one
help
on
me?
YouTube. Why don't we just clear this off?
It'll be like
got a
operation.
Does this work? We could prop it open with one of these. All right.
Well,
Hey, the tags are still on there for a reason. I want to take
Well,
it back.
we might need to use it as a Band-Aid later.
So there's no more children. You don't want to do any more kids.
I thought about it,
Yeah.
and it sounds fun.
What?
asked.
Said nobody ever.
But I'd rather just borrow some and give them back.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Fitzy, you had him. for
Yes,
years. Yeah.
and he's
But it's
and
a
I
dog.
love him, and then you just give them back to their parents,
Right.
and it's like,
Well, and you're a great
bye,
auntie.
Felicia.
You're a great auntie.
I am
so.
a good auntie.
So with that in mind, and I don't know, because you ended up having the ablation, which is not a hysterectomy, but did stop your period.
Oh. Tell me more.
It's a little
huh?
laser treatment. They just laser your uterus. They won't do it now. Probably not. I don't know.
I
the
can
criteria.
call me. I'm available if you want to practice that.
It's a 5-second laser. Whoosh.
5-second practice.
I mean, people
Done.
must have lasers out there, right? Like,
Well, yeah, but
I
it's
keep
not-
mine at home.
But so I guess my question is,
Yes.
I don't think you could walk into the GYN's office and say, I want a hysterectomy.
What is
unless
it? The
GYN.
Oh, okay. You just forgot. You dropped out the OB
I don't
part.
say
Okay.
I don't say the OB. Who's
Oh.
calling us?
I don't know, but somebody did not turn that
read
off.
the sign. Shut off your phone.
Terrible. And I'm yelling at them like, turn off your phone. You
I
can
think-
shut
I
that
think
off.
It might be you. It might be
It's
you.
my sister. Hi, Steph.
We could patch her in.
Yeah, we'll take a call. How's your perimenopause doing, Steph? Are you there yet? Because you just turned 40.
So here's
41. Sorry, she'll.
So here's my question though. So unless it's medically necessary, you can't have a hysterectomy, right? Even if the shop is
Well,
Oh.
closed.
Unless your doctor, I don't know.
I
don't
think
think
that you could.
request
If,
anything.
yeah, to me, if you go tell them like,
So you're
Fix
transitioning
it up.
into
I'm tr-
adulthood. Yeah.
I'm transitioning and I
Too
need your
elderly.
help. How much would it cost to sew that up? And
Sure, you
you know,
can get anything you want done, but I don't know who will cover it.
well, that's why you
right.
have to pay
Yeah.
cash.
Right.
So if you've got money, you can get whatever you want.
Just go down
in
to
North
the-
Hollywood.
Go down to the van by the river, right? Somebody will do it for you.
Pretty more, I could come here to Menopod and they'll take care of it
was
on the table.
No.
How hard could it be? I mean,
Can you
not
guys
that
do
bad.
my
Hey, you should see what I did with my Thanksgiving turkey. I could probably take care of it.
I'm guessing you can, and I did not see your turkey, but I trust
Yeah,
you.
clean that cavity right out.
And then we'll do the boobs. We'll just do 2 phones, and we'll say that it looks clear this year.
Yo, when are they gonna put the cameras on the phones so that?
Oh, so
I
we could
don't
do a
know.
mammogram.
Oh yeah, you could do.
Mammogram.
Yes, you're like you could just send. You're like,
How's
I'm
this
sending it to you right now, doctor. Is that hard enough? Am I smashing it off good enough?
Well, we can do contacts that way. You can have eye exams.
Right.
Why not?
Oh, like
and yeah, you can do. I got my
I
contacts
didn't know
that way.
that.
Oh my God, get a case for this thing.
So here's my sort of question, or my concern right now. Everybody that we talk to, and there's 800 women now on the midlife mood swing, right? My question is, nobody can give you a time frame.
Right. But it's got to be individualized because everyone got their periods at a different
Right.
time.
Yes, I was gonna say. I think it's different. Yeah, everyone.
So I
had
got it at
different
12.
times.
You got it,
I think I got it around 12.
and you got it at 14. Yeah.
But
So-
then it's also age because you're what? Maybe
47.
Maybe only a few months older than me. So
That's not true.
I mean, I didn't say it. She
I'm older
did.
than both of you guys.
I mean, yeah. So I think it's lifestyle. If you're,
Well, it's
you
how
know,
many estrogen. There's a lot of factors.
right.
Yeah,
I'm
but there's
taking
a
my
range.
collagen. Maybe my collagen will force it out quicker. I don't know. It's forcing nails
Do you
out.
want it done with?
I do.
Because somebody wrote on
I do.
midlife that you do.
I'm done.
just done?
Then what's it for? What am I? I'm gonna keep bleeding?
Well, somebody said you're gonna miss your estrogens.
I don't fucking
I don't,
care
I'm
about
not really in
estrogen.
touch with them.
Yeah, I was-
I don't know what.
No, but I have to say.
How do you miss who you don't miss?
Oh,
who you don't know?
I do. I miss it because with the Marine IUD, I have no idea where I am. All I know is I'm
Right.
breaking
But,
out.
what does estrogen do to remind me?
Well, it balances our system so that we are women.
Oh, well, maybe
So
I
I
have
feel-
no estrogen, and that's part of the issue. So that's why I will never miss it because I'm totally unbalanced as a human person.
Well, as a woman.
I'm fucked up.
So what if you don't? So if you don't have estrogen in
Can't
your
you buy
body,
it?
Well, then there's more testosterone. It's not that there's more testosterone. There's
Oh,
less
right.
estrogen.
Okay.
So the estrogen and the testosterone levels keep us in check, so we don't have facial hair. So we don't.
Okay,
have
so that's
low
a
like-
thyroid. Going back to our
Yeah.
thyroid talk, I had higher levels of testosterone. Like I said, I don't think I have estrogen because I always had the higher levels.
So did you have hairs?
Oh, of course. I've been plucking. I don't remember them when I
you
was
gotta tell
younger.
about your new thing.
Yes, I don't remember having like an issue with it, like in high school or
I
after
did.
high school.
I did.
But sometime after that, I feel like sometimes the bearded lady, and I got to the point where I didn't let my husband or anyone touch my neck.
Yep.
I was like,
I don't have any of that.
Well,
I don't think.
I don't
I'm
right
assuming
now.
Somebody would tell me.
I think we would let you
Yeah,
know.
no, I
It
just,
was like
I
a
have
full
patches.
beard.
I have like this, and I did it.
Yeah, well, we're going to have Mary. We're going to take her.
I can't ever see it. I have such bad eyesight.
We're going
Look
to
at my
see,
eyebrows. I can't even.
I do a little, but that's because I know because I have it too. So
But
it's like if I didn't see it, I probably wouldn't notice it as much on you.
But that's also polycystic ovary syndrome.
Right, I have that also.
Oh.
And you can have nipple hair, which I take the razor to that.
Oh, see, I don't.
And if
Thank you. I don't have that.
And if you get hair right here, you be polycystic.
Oh, so that's all part of the
Polycystic,
But
yeah.
that's ovary.
Here's another good one.
That's hormone too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the gynecologist, which I will never see again.
This is not the one you like.
No, this is another
that
one. Doctor, I shouldn't say.
No,
her name.
don't
Okay.
say it.
No.
We don't wanna
Anyway,
get sued for
my
libel.
friend Christine, when she was going
Turn
to
that off.
idiots, I never have the
She's
ringer
saying,
on.
we see you on TV.
Hi, honey. Hi, sweetie. Hi, mommy loves you.
So
what I
don't
was-
say the name because we don't want to be liable.
No, I won't. No, the doctor, the suck ass doctor.
There are many.
So my friend Christine, when she was going to CSUN, had to do a report on. They had to pick something for their medical class, and she picked polycystic ovarian syndrome. And as she got like halfway through her thesis or whatever, she was like, "Wait a minute, these are all things that my friend is going through."
Oh.
So she said,
So she
called me up.
diagnosed you.
She's Dr. Christie, still Dr. Christie, still till this day. She said, call your doctor and have them test you for polycystic ovarian syndrome. So the crappy doctor I went to said, well, the things that happen when you have that is you can't get pregnant, and you've already been pregnant and you have a baby, so why do you want to know?
What?
I said, excuse me? I said, because I'd like to know because I have the symptoms for these things.
Well, your daughter might get it, and you'd want to know when it's in the line.
I just stopped her right there because she shouldn't ask. If someone asks a doctor to do something, they should just say, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
They shouldn't argue with you. And so she did the test, even though she didn't want to, had me come back to the office, reading the paperwork. I'll be damned. It says you are positive for polycystic ovarian
Oh,
syndrome.
boy.
I was like,
That's why they call it a practice.
are you the world's like stupidest gynecologist? Or are you just a stupid person?
Well, here's the other thing. Some gynecologists do not have a bedside manner, and I know for an absolute fact, the one that delivered my kid, my son, she's wonderful. But when I saw the other one, because when you're pregnant, you're in a different sort of class. Like I almost feel like you are. It's like a spa. Like everybody, coddles you, and then when the baby's out, then you're back in steerage, and then
they're coddling the baby because that's what they have to
that's
coddle.
where, like, the not PTSD, but whatever it's called, postpartum depression.
Right,
comes
because
in.
everyone's paying attention to you and
you're
taking
like-
care of you, and as soon as this beautiful thing comes out of your
It's
vaginal
over.
area, they're like, screw you, and
Yeah, when are you
oh.
gonna lose that baby weight? You know,
Right.
like that's
Well, and that's
Are you
what I said.
going back to work soon?
So, and here's the thing, because I had a
Tomorrow
C-section,
morning?
because I had a C-section, I was having sort of pulling and tearing, and so she goes, well, the reason why this is happening is because you're overweight. I had a baby 3 weeks earlier. I that's what I'm talking about. So people are supposed
Another
to be.
dumb doctor, because I know doctors who will go in there, they do the C-section.
and then tummy tuck.
Oh, yeah, they sew you up so tight and nice. It looked like you got a little tummy tuck when you came out. Like, where's that doctor?
Right.
Yeah, no,
How
that-
much does that cost?
While you're there.
Yeah, while you're there, hook it up. Thank you.
Well, they
Sew
tried to
it
do
back
that.
in. Yeah, I was going to say it doesn't always fit back in.
Well, you didn't have a C-section?
No.
I
fully vaginally delivered that
Vaginated
shit.
it.
I vaginated that bitch.
Right on out, yeah.
They didn't rip her hard enough because she's still ripping me.
Kim, you think,
Sorry.
even though she's Los Angeles born, she's a Boston girl.
I am.
Sounds like it,
Doesn't
yeah.
she sound like she's from Saugus?
Yeah.
I'm proud to be fucking Boston babies. Fuck that shit. I'll take it all the way.
Nice.
I know you
Wow,
think I was born like somewhere else, not
In
here.
Somerville. She
Yeah.
was born in
Somerville.
Somerville.
Yeah.
So how
Boston.
now that you
Can't wait to hang out more with you.
Wait, hold on. What's the one skit where the lady's like, "Come down here. We got everything on $6.95. We got your cigarettes. We got your Budweiser. We got your liquor."
That's happy.
Come to the packing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, was it like, "Come to Packy's. We got you covered." We're from
46.
Boston.
Yeah.
That was the Real Housewives of Boston.
Oh my God, I love you
great.
guys.
Yeah,
if you're
they're
watching,
great.
okay,
They're great.
Sorry.
No, but
I got
it's so true.
excited.
No, Cappies. They were talking about Cappies, which
that's
is
right.
a 3-story liquor
Venue.
venue.
yeah.
It's like
Do they have like a bar in there so you could go like sit down and drink while you shop?
No,
Like
well,
the whole,
they do
like
have
the Whole
like wine
Foods?
tasting
Oh.
in like one of the corners.
There's a
but-
drive-through in Danvers,
Yep.
and what's
Is it
I-
drive-through wine tasting?
Yeah,
Oh,
probably,
darn
yeah.
it.
But it's 24 hours, and there sometimes is a DUI checkpoint. So
Yeah.
Oh, let's stay away from
It's a
those.
twofer,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, thank you. Yes, it's like go down there, drive through, and then drive through this line, and you're going to jail, baby.
it's pretty. So that's Cappies. We're talking about Cappies.
We're gonna have to visit Cappy soon.
Yeah, we'll
I gotta see this in person.
There
Just
are only
3
some
stories.
things you can get at Cappy's that you can't get anywhere else.
Like what?
Like Mangria.
Adam Carolla only sells it there.
They only got it into Cappy's, yeah.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And I wonder, well, you know what they should package, honestly. Have you ever been to Maddie's Sail Loft in Marblehead?
No.
Their gin and tonic.
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
yeah,
selection.
yeah.
Yeah, they should probably bottle that.
right.
Because why just have the gin? Just
Just put it all
Just do
together.
the gin and tonic. Yeah, just add the lime and the ice. We're straight.
so
We can name all the wickedness Packy stores. Yeah.
They need to take me on a Packy trip. That's all I'm
We're
saying.
going to
Packy run.
We are booking that next week, and we're taking you guys with us on the road. No.
So here's my question. So now that you've had your thyroid taken
Yes,
out,
it's gone.
now that you are done having anybody live in your condominium in here, now that you're ready to
I don't know. There could be people living in there. I just don't know. Maybe they're the ones causing the middle period.
Yeah,
Those
maybe that's
bitches.
it.
They're
So-
bad roommates.
How are you going to stand up for yourself as a woman next time you go to the doctor?
Well, like I said, I'll just share with her about the middle period, and I'm pretty sure this time she might agree with me that I'm in between what? What's
just
after
do a
peri?
Mena.
Oh.
Meno?
Well, is menopause is when you're in it for reals.
So what's after it?
Post.
Post.
Oh, post.
When you're
Like when
done.
you're post-pause. Yeah, I'm like
Post-apocalypse.
post-apocalyptic menopause.
I don't even know the phases. Phase 1. I don't even know where
Can
I
you
am.
throw in like an atom bomb right when we're talking? You could do like the atom bomb
I
or the
will. It's
yeah.
gonna be fun.
Throw that in.
Post-apocalyptic.
Yes,
But
menopause.
that's
Just
the
the
thing
big
that we-
uterus.
we're dropping the bomb, ladies.
But that, and we, but that's what bothers me is that there's no, if a scientist,
How do we not
if
know
a
this?
scientist can create sheep out of nowhere,
Right? Why
Right.
can't we?
if they can clone, why can't somebody tell us when we are going to get menopause?
Right.
When?
Or just get rid of it and take it away.
There should be a test for it that we're not.
Right? I was gonna say, were you
Yeah.
trying to say like a blood test? Or
Yeah, well, last time I went to the doctor, they took a blood test because they didn't know what I am because I don't have a period. So he's like, let me do a hormone test.
So what are they gonna find if?
And he's
in
like,
there?
well, your hormones are still pretty high, so
Oh, okay. So
nothing. Like that was it. I'm like, well, what does that mean?
I know. I was
Like-
gonna ask.
He's like, well, you could come in next week and they could be low, or you come in next week and they
And
could
then-
be high. So
and then
he's like,
what?
maybe they're fluctuating.
Those
Nobody knows.
Those that's fucking menopause. Nobody knows. That should be the
That's
definition.
what it should be
Tagline.
called.
That should
Yeah.
be
It's a
the
big-
definition
nobody
in
knows what's going on.
the
It's a big
dictionary, like
hole.
menopause, and then nobody knows.
No wonder our
Just
mothers
leave
didn't
it.
talk about it because
Because
they didn't
nobody
know.
knows.
Nobody knows.
That's why the word pause is in there because people
Right,
just like,
because you pause after you say meno.
We don't know what else is supposed to go in here. Is another word missing?
So here's
Yes.
the thing. Here's the theory.
Pause.
Here's the theory, and we've got like 2 more minutes left. So,
Oh, no.
So here's my theory. This is where I think we need to do a campaign for them to tell us what to expect. These doctors should be doing this.
Yeah, I mean, when we talk about weed on here, am I going to be smoking more weed through menopause?
Maybe that's it. Maybe just.
No, there's a lot of women on the site, Midlife Mood Swing, who smoke pot. That's what's getting them through menopause.
I mean, I tried CBD isolates. That's not doing anything. But I guess if I was a normal person, it would actually do something. It would help.
I find the most relief being gluten free because when I had a little bit of by mistake I got gluten when I was away, and then I also had gluten. I had some orange chicken that definitely had gluten in it, and I got hot flashes.
Or MSG.
MSG.
I bet you it's
MSG.
Yeah.
My sister's having issues with MSG. So I'm wondering if that's you guys are both having the same issue. I mean, it causes like extreme, and it does different things every time.
Well, yeah, I got like the chin.
Yes,
the
like her
chin,
mouth was itchy.
Chin, mouth.
Oh, really?
Or maybe that was
cheeks,
someone.
all-
Yeah.
Yeah, just
There was one time
flushed.
do you guys remember the bugles, the little bugle
yeah.
chips? We got those one day because
Oh,
we're like,
I put them on my fingers.
yeah, but we're like, oh my God, we haven't had these forever. We ate them. Like 10 minutes after we ate them, she was dying on the couch.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, and
So I was like,
Fritos did that
MSG.
to me.
Really?
Fritos did that to me.
Yeah,
Sorry, Fritos.
I'm not into
but
Fritos
support
anymore.
Us. Like, sponsor
But I
us.
do love
maybe
Doritos.
we should do a little. We have 800 people on our.
Yes.
Maybe we should do a little spreadsheet.
Of the symptoms?
Yeah, like your age, onset. Let's do our own research. Let's
there you
see
go.
what's happening to different people. And
yes.
Start to kind of pull it all together.
Right, like kind of get an idea of like
Yeah.
what ages and what people and what kind of lifestyles, or maybe kind of
we'll put together
get
a
a
scientific.
we want to grasp this concept.
But that's what's, I guess, and listen, we know this also as mothers, all of us are mothers, kind of what
Or
works
not,
for
maybe.
us. Well, not all of us. I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
the three
yeah.
of us here. What works for our kids, we learn through trial and error,
Yeah.
right? Maybe as women.
Life is trial and error.
I mean, that's what we need to do, and keep talking to each other about, what has worked and what hasn't. I just think, and this is what I wanted to bring up with you. I think the reason why you can't go in and get a hysterectomy is because if you take away those hormones prematurely, then maybe you'll get cancer. Maybe that's
Oh my
what they're-
God.
Well, 'cause a lot of times they leave the ovaries in because they don't want to screw you up too much. They want to make sure you still have your estrogen in your ovaries, keeping your body balanced. But
Can't
if
you
they
just
pull everything
take-
out,
but I mean, don't they have pills where you take like estrogen?
yeah, but who wants to
and,
do that?
well, I mean, I don't because
I
I don't even
yeah.
take my thyroid pill. So
I don't
why would I
know,
take an
like-
estrogen pill if they could give me like maybe intravenously some way?
Well, there's a lot of cancers that grow in estrogen cells.
Ooh.
So that's why the HRT isn't always good for
Yeah,
everyone
we
because,
know.
like, my grandmother died from breast cancer with estrogen-based cancer.
Oh,
So
and
there's
it got-
different types of cancer.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
grandmother had breast
And it
cancer
got
and
almost
double
worse.
mastectomy.
Estrogen.
Yeah, estrogen.
So, and my mom had breast cancer, but it wasn't estrogen-based. It was
But I mean,
different.
aren't there? But
Yeah,
didn't
she's-
Angelina Jolie go and
she
have
had the BRCA gene.
Yeah.
right? But I mean, and someone else.
They can do that prosthetic, like they can take.
but I
it
mean,
out.
take them off so she doesn't end up
Dealing
having
with it, yeah.
Well, what's interesting in my family, and I'm not
I mean,
gonna-
I would probably do it. Christina
think-
Applegate is missing her. I mean, I would do it for fucking Christina Applegate.
Well, of course. Well, no, but I'm saying in my family, what was interesting is that male member of our family came to me and said that he was being checked for the BRCA gene because his mom, who was my grandmother's sister,
Crazy.
had breast cancer, and my
Right.
grandmother did. And he said, if I test positive for the BRCA gene,
could carry it to
you need to get tested.
Right.
And it was like I was on pins and needles for a week because I was like, please, do
right, and
not.
like he could get it too. I mean, being a male,
can pass
Yeah.
it on.
well,
yeah.
and he could have. I mean, a guy could get it, and like you don't think guys would get something
But the
like
fact that he was so proactive
That's really cool,
that he was
yeah.
going to do it. I mean, so for everybody that's out there, I think that the sort of, if we bring it around after talking to Kim about her thyroid, is that I think you have to be your best advocate for yourself and
Yeah.
keep asking those questions. And I know for women, they're hard conversations, but I think we need to keep having them because I just think going to your doctor and your doctor saying, I don't know, is not the answer.
Right,
Well, and
because
here's-
it doesn't sound like they do. So just get
Right,
the
they
blood
don't
test, yeah.
know. You know your body best. And honestly, like, if a doctor tells you no, keep bugging them. If you're done bugging them, move on to the next doctor and
Right.
get shit done. Because
And there's other types of doctors. There's DOs and there's
right. I mean, I
naturopaths, and
used to
there's
just
Ayurvedic-
see
yeah.
my nurse, the NP, the
Yeah,
nurse
yep.
practitioner was way better than any doctor
Right.
I dealt with. So I sometimes I'll see them because they're better.
So here's our last question.
I was
of
to
the
say, yes,
pod.
we're running out of time.
Now, here's our
running out
last
of pods.
Our last question.
Before we pause.
And this was on the Menopod, the midlife mood swing page. I asked if you could tell your 25-year-old self something about menopause, what would it be?
Oh, Jesus.
Just that.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. That's what I would tell my 25-year-old self. Oh, Jesus. or for some of you viewers, it might be, oh, Yeezus. I don't know.
And there you have it.
Yeezy. Yeah, Yeezy and, you know. Or if you're Jehovah, it's
That's what I
Yahweh.
There's no answer because no one told us anything, and they had all the
yes, and
opportunities.
yes, here we go back to the full circle. Yes, nobody knew, so nobody could tell us, and we're at this.
Yahweh.
How crazy is that we're at the same place?
You are near, always standing by my
Wow.
side.
Easy. Well, you used to do like church choir stuff.
I'm singing Yahweh.
I was going to say, I don't know those words, but
Never
I'll
heard
sing
it.
with you.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
well, we are officially in the holiday season, everybody. You are
Yay.
watching Menopod, and please check us out on Midlife Mood Swing. I am Mary Kennedy.
I'm Sue Merlino.
Kim Zenter checking in. Bye.
I live in Van Nuys. And I'm on a new series for Bravo called The Real Housewives of Van Nuys. We go to the Vallarta Market. When things get really crazy, I go to the DMV so I can hear my name over the loudspeaker by somebody who's dismissive. And then I go do Bikram yoga in the cell phone tax attorney hairstylist donut shop. That's what I do. That's a day in the life of a Van Nuys housewife.
Howie, turn on the water! Sue, thank you so much for coming in today. I love walk-ins. They're such a treat.
I didn't even know you were in here.
Oh my gosh, the things we do in here. Here at Howie's Salon, we don't recycle those bibs like other salons. You get a fresh one every time.
I see.
Oh.
Okay.
I like to call them Howie's ponchos.
Oh,
They're
okay.
amazing. Feel free to take it home.
It's a trash
You want,
bag,
okay.
really? Okay.
So what are we doing with you today? Do you want the pot on the right or on the left? What are we doing?
Kind of down the. I like it down the middle, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
it's kind of, that's
Okay,
where it
it's
is.
kind of
And
there already.
Maybe a
Okay.
little highlight.
Yeah, I don't do color.
Oh.
Color is not my forte.
Okay.
Just, I'm like a Edward Scissorhands for Howie's Salon.
That's fine.
Right?
Yeah.
They want to make a movie about me. What do you think about that?
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
You're in the right place.
You know,
Yeah.
my brother Howie said to me, Jackie, you need to come to LA. I said, Howie, what the hell am I going to do in LA? He said, Jackie, you are like the St. Francis for ugly people here in the neighborhood. You need to come to LA where the beautiful people are and help them be more beautiful.
Oh.
So I said, okay. He said, I'm going to give you your own salon. How could I say no?
He set all this up for you?
This is not all he has. He is a tax guy, so if you need to get your taxes done, you could just come over here. He's in the cellular business.
Okay.
So if you need a new phone, give him a ring.
That's not gonna work.
We crack up here at Howie's.
Good
And let me
times.
tell you, the latest amazing. He's an idea guy. Have you heard of the Bikram yoga?
The stretchy hut.
Yes.
Yeah.
The stretchy hut.
He's
That's
doing that too.
Oh my gosh, and
Okay.
it's so much fun when everybody's in here and we're all sweating together. Oh my gosh, it's the funnest time.
Job? Yeah. All right. Yeah, hang on 1 second. Ladies, I see you get your hair here done by my sister. No color. Very nice. Maybe when you're done with how to Bikram yoga, you know somebody needs bail bonds done. We do that here. I have all kinds of cell phone repair kit. We can sell you vape juice, the great stuff, no vitamin E's. Yeah, I do taxes for you. You need taxes done, I do them for you. I guarantee maximum refund or 50% of your money back. Okay, I do passport photos. And if you plan on going somewhere with passport, we are a licensed U-Haul retailer. So think about it, yeah? Okay, you have fun.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah, you namaste as long as you want to.